All right, so I'm super stoked. I got my, hopefully my final miter station all set up kind of the way I want to. Been working out of it for a couple days now, and it's great. It's absolutely great. I've been using the Polk Total Station 2. I built that. It's great for stationary. If you're being stationary for a long time, you're building a house, you're trimming an entire house. But we don't do that right now, and moving the saw back and forth, and it's just heavy. It was cumbersome, and I was tired of it, and I missed my wheels for my miter stand. So upgraded to the Makita WST01N. It is a heavy duty stand, and it is, I should have bought it the first time because it's absolutely phenomenal. I'll show it to you guys here in a second, but it's by far and away the best miter station that I've actually had, and I've done some modifications to make it my own here. But going back, yes, I still have the Polk Total Station 2. It's my workbench. I have my table saw running off of it. I'll insert a picture so you guys can see. Fantastic. Highly recommend building yourself one. It's great. It's a great workstation. But as far as being miter saw and table saw one, it's not efficient. Absolutely not efficient. I was taking this miter saw off, running it through the table saw, putting the miter saw back on, cutting some stuff. So no, I need 2 stations on a job site at a minimum. Going to be 3, because I can see for sure that I'm gonna need 2 miter stations, just because of the new crew that I have and keeping everybody productive, including myself. That's gonna be a necessity. But right now, upgrading the one, making sure it's as efficient as we can with what we got right now. And we're, it's great. It's so far so good. So I can have my own table saw station, miter station, and then eventually another miter station. That way we can be trimming out or doing different things, different parts of the house at the same time, and staying efficient. So here we go. Yeah, so the WST01N, fantastic. Here we go. I'll be rolling some just a demo video of how I'm using it. It's heavy duty, very heavy duty. You can see the 2 springs. The WST05, I want to say, had like one little shock. Not nearly. This thing is very wide. The wheels are extremely. These are the largest ones I've seen. I'm sure I think Rigid has some really tall ones too for their stand, which gets great reviews. This stand does not get good reviews online. I don't know if they updated the version of it, but again, this is the 01N. I'm not sure if there's a different N or ST, whatever, but it's worked great. It went together just fine for me. Nothing wrong with it whatsoever. I'll show you guys. You'll see the unboxing at the end of this and see how it's boxed up and everything. It came in perfectly new. Obviously I've been using it, so you got the extensions right here, just like my 05, but these are 12 inches. This is a 12-inch roller. Yeah, fantastic. I know I needed a wider roller for sure. On the opposite side too, you still have the same thing. No roller, but still same thing, 12 inches. Very robust. This thing is heavy. I think it probably weighs close to 80 pounds, maybe even more. I think maybe even more, because this is solid. This is steel. It's all metal. So yeah, it makes my 10-inch dual bevel compound miter saw look kind of small. So it works exactly the same. Once you actually have these legs put in, you just basically lift up, pull this in, lift up, and then it comes all the way down, and then it'll lock with right here. That's your locking. So very nice, very good. I absolutely, this has been a dream so far. This is absolutely, I should have bought this the first time. It is expensive. You're gonna pay over 300 bucks for it, but it's fantastic. Absolutely. Now let's get to the modifications. What I did like about the Polk Total Station 2 is I had a bunch of cubbies, obviously, to put everything, all my tools and everything. So I made basically a little tape measure, I don't know, see if you want a rack, but little bar here. I can hold 2 tape measures easily, probably 3 if I want to, but there's not needed. I was gonna put a little hook here for the square, but it fits just right there. It's good, and that's how I work. And then I have a magnet tray here for pencils and whatever else I need. This is just a square to make sure that the blade is how I need it to when I'm doing miters and bevels. I want to make sure that my cuts are true. So, but yeah, pencils go in here, whatever else I need to, and then these come right off. It works great. Those are my modifications, and then these things stay with the station, and they're just there. So if I need them, I always need I'm searching for tape measures all the time. That's why I have so many. Because I have them at every location I'm at, if I'm measuring something. That way I don't have to carry one with me all the time, because I'll eventually just lose it, and lose my mind in the process. So yeah, fantastic. I've only had it for a couple days. I absolutely am in love with it. It's a great addition. I'm not going to be putting the miter saw back on the Polk Total Station 2 just because it's not efficient for what I do. Absolutely not efficient. I'm going to keep them on wheels. And my other, the 05, the WST01, the older one I have, I'll throw a picture in here. You guys can see the comparison. That one I'm keeping for the second. This actually saw is going to go onto that one, and then I'll put the 12-inch on this table, and we'll keep rolling for sure. So, all right, that's all I've got. I'll shoot a little. I'll insert a little video here of me actually using it, so you guys can see it's pretty efficient. I'm still working bugs out of it, but it's how I like to roll. This is great. I actually like it a lot. And then I'll throw in some unboxing video at the end of this. Appreciate it. Like and subscribe. I'll see you guys.
You take a paper and start making me. Every step is major. Try to be focusing, and of course it hurts. Every thought you make, but I know for what it's for my own sake. I'm a paper blind. Wind is throwing me across the sky. Thanks to you, at least I can fly. I'm a paper blind.
All right, what do we got here? Let's do a little unboxing, shall we? Nice. All right. Cut it open. Ooh. This is one heavy mother. Look at the size of those wheels. Upgrade. Let's get putting it together. All right, we're done assembling here. Very simple. I would recommend an impact with your correct size with your Allen. So it's not a 1/4 inch, it's one size down. 4 bolts, one here, 2 on the other side. Put the little shoes on and obviously adjust them. The wheels go on, and you guys can see bolt here holds the wheel in, and then right here holds the basically the support in. Both of those on each side. I did tighten up the wheels a little bit because they're a little wobbly, but I want them a little tighter. That is it. I mean, the instructions kind of suck, I'm not gonna lie. They just give you that one right there, so it's not like a step-by-step, but that's, you know, you can follow it. It's easy, probably 5 minutes with an impact and you're good to go. I did put my impact down to number 2 because I don't want to bust anything. You know, I would say very heavy duty. We'll do a side-by-side real quick with the 05 that I have over there. So let's get the miter stand or the miter saw on, and let's take it and let's see how it works.